All right, I welcome you on board one more time. And today we are going to round up the topic about the concept of poverty. And today we are going to talk about how to alienate yourself from the chain of poverty. And today it's going to be so much personal. So I want you to follow me attentively and also understand what I'm going to discuss with you, because this today is going to be a personal development, and it's going to be about what you choose to do with yourself. So if you have heard everything, or you have been listening to everything I've been saying all over since all these times, you need to keep yourself, and you need to think beyond the box, and also listen to me attentively so that you can understand what I'm about to say today. So today we are going to go on the personal development and the mindset upgrade. And what we are measuring up on is how to remove yourself from the chains of poverty. And um, and um, I'll be glad if you can give me your ears for this little time, and we are going to have your value for time. You will also be blessed and understand what how and what it means to remove yourself from the chains of poverty. Also, uh, if anybody receives knowledge and does not apply them, it is said that you have not received knowledge yet. Knowledge is not just about not what you know, it's about what is applicable to you and how you have applied it. So, if you do not mind, let me take you on the journey on how poverty can be eradicated in your life. So, these few steps and many more will still hear in the course of this video. Will give you the knowledge and wisdom you need to break to the yoke of poverty from your neck. So poverty is a yoke, poverty is a system, poverty is a tool, poverty is a mindset. So at every level you may be attacked, either from spiritual standpoint, mindset standpoint, or a tool, or a system that is created to keep people low. You can still break out no matter what it is. So just follow me. How can you alienate yourself from the chains of poverty? The first thing you need to do is to see the need in your life. Yes, the first thing first. So I'm not going to tell you you should go and put money out there, go and invest, multiple stream of problem that people do are up and down. I have a video on this that is coming up, so I'm going to give us deep understanding of what it means to do multiple stream of income, because what people call multiple stream of income is just multiple stream of problem. People that have not yet stable one source of income, they want to diversify, and that's not how to do it. You must stable to be stable on one income. It's not a day job. It's not even a 1 year job, because when you talk about stability in finances, it's not just about having income or you are working for salary. There are a lot of things that cover that ground. So people think once I'm working and I'm receiving salary, I now have one stream of income. You're a liar. That's not a stream of income yet. It's just something that just are trying to feed you for a while. So today, the first thing you have to do if you want to break the yoke of poverty in your neck is to see the need in your life. So the first step to take is to see the need for changes in your life, because I have found out that many people are comfortable with their current situations. They are comfortable. They seems to be contented with their poverty, and any status from anyone to help them will always end in sharp disagreements. You will see people, they are not they are not ready to cover poverty, and that is very rampant among youth. People are comfortable with where they are. They are comfortable with how are they are comfortable with their situation. And if you want to bring them up by force, they will need to fight you, because they will resent you, they will mock your solutions, they will mock everything you want to do to them. I have been there before. That many times I want to try to help people, they don't really appreciate my efforts. It's because they are not yet see the need in their life. In other words, they don't want to go out. They are not tired of that situation. So if you want to alienate yourself from the grip of poverty, you must first see the need that I am poor and I need to get out. And that is when you begin to appreciate every little effort here and there, every little step here and there, whether that is big step or small step. And everybody who try to show help or try to help you one way or the other, you are going to appreciate them because you are first see the need in your life. And then when you see the need in your life, it will make you recognize opportunities, it make you recognize people, it make you recognize systems and structures. You see that now. So if you do not see the need to change your current financial status, there are chances that all the effort to seek to transform you financially will not work out. Hence, it's a proof that there is no adverse effect that lack of money occurs to you, or you are happy with your current situation. And most importantly, there is no need to read or to hear this thing further. Just this video where as you're watching, just shut it down because you don't really need it. And that is why people you see that you give them book, they will read. You invite them to a seminar, they won't go. You want to do a master class, they won't pay for it. You even try to give them one or two information for free, they won't appreciate it. They will frustrate the effort. And that is why people who have tried to teach people valuable things for free, they always regret it because they want to gather everybody and teach them. You can't do that. I've been a victim of that a few times, but I've learned my lesson that way. I don't teach people that don't appreciate it. I won't teach you. Even if I will teach you for free, there is a height I'm going to take you to that I will see that you see the need for it. You see the need for it. If you don't see the need for it, I won't disturb myself. And that's giving me rest. Before I always all out there try to impart knowledge, try to pour myself out to people. But people really make fun of it. They don't see it as a real value. You get it now. So the first thing to do if you want to break the yoke of poverty in your life is to first see the need in your life. See the need in your life. Nobody will see the need for you. You have to see the need for yourself. Okay, this is my current situation and I need to get out. This is my current state, my current status financially, and I need to do something about it. You must first see that need. And that will make you begin to recognize who can help you, what can help you, what to do, what not to do, how to do it better, and how to improve for yourself, the skills to learn, uh, the value to refine, who to meet, how to build relationship. You'll be able to you will think outside the box. But when you don't see the need in your life, forget it. Forget it. Everything you do for yourself or people do for you especially, you just begin to frustrate them. And that's why many of you are frustrated people that try to help you because you don't see the need in your life. You see that now. So that's the first thing to do. You must first see the need in your life. So the second thing that you are going to do is self-discovery. Self-discovery. Your next step is to discover yourself from the mud of life, from the miry clay of life, out of darkness, from obscurity, from your disadvantaged background. You must discover that there is something within you that the world wants to see. How to come out of poverty, you must know that there is something obscure within me that can come to light. There is a light inside my darkness. There is something that can come out of my disadvantaged background. There is something I can discover within me that the world wants to see. Everybody on earth is unique in their ways. And it does not matter who is doing the same thing you are doing. What the world wants to see is your uniqueness. And I'm going to say this thing or explain this thing better when I'm discussing proper on prosperity and all of those things. But for the sake of this class, just know that there's something within you unique that the world wants to see. And the only way to bring that thing out is what we call self-discovery. You see, everything that will make you become rich is within you. It's not something that's outside. It's something within. And if you don't take advantage of that something within, you will not take advantage of something that is outside. So it is your advantage that you have take on the things that are inside you. It's what will give you advantage of things that are outside that you can see. So if you can't recognize what is within you, you can't recognize what is outside. You see that now. So always take note that there is no man that God created empty. No man. I always say it. There is nobody that God created empty. Nobody. Everything that it takes for a man to become great in life has been hidden inside of him. Your job is to discover those hidden treasures, nourish them, put value on them, and place them on the marketplace. Then watch your reward coming as many will place demand on them. Although I will talk further on these things, but I will just pick out some little lessons around it. Self-discovery is the master of every discovery on earth. Self-discovery is the master of every discovery on earth. It's not the discovery of things that discovered in the midst of the sea or mighty oceans or the midst of the ground, or you discover a kind of mineral resources there and there. Those are not the greatest discovery. The greatest discovery ever is the discover of oneself. It's not the discovery of one mighty gemstone somewhere or something they found inside the belly of the sea. No. Self-discovery is the greatest discovery that can happen to a man. Because when you discover what is within you, you have given yourself a very big advantage that nobody can take away from you. Self-discovery. One of the problem of people is that they have not discovered who they are. They don't know who they are. They don't know what is hidden inside them. They don't know the uniqueness that have been hidden inside them. And they are there poor. And yet what will make them become rich and wealthy is inside them. But because they can't see, they can't discover it, they are just stuck in one place. And that is not what God told us to. If you can't discover yourself, you are going to be at loss and many disadvantage. Look at Gideon. Angel came. Angel said, Gideon, oh, thou mighty man of valor. What Gideon said? Me? I'm the least in my father's house. I think my father's house is the least of the tribe of the family and my tribe is the least tribe in the family of in the country of Israel. Look at how angel saluted him. Look at his response. Angel was saluting according to what is hidden inside him. He was responding back to the angel according to what he see around. He can't see within. Angel is saying, you are mighty man of valor. He is saying, I'm the least in my father's house. My father's house is the least in the tribe of Israel. God does not create you empty. You may be looking at yourself, belittling yourself, undermining yourself, berating yourself. But don't make the mistake that there's nothing inside you that can liberate you. How to alienate yourself from poverty is not first go and be doing investment nonsense that you are buying stock and you are doing something that you are going to real money and you to eat. That's not the real issue. It's not first buying one stock here and there that we are going to sell the stock one day or the stock collapse and you want to collapse with the stock. That's not the real issue. Stock can collapse as many times. You can even lose money as many times. Does not stop what you have released. This one cannot collapse. Any investment you want to do can collapse, but what is hidden inside you, that one cannot. The law of distribution cannot happen to it. It doesn't. It's just an unrefined, untapped, unsolicited hidden treasures lurking inside many people, yet they are still poor. Self-discovery is the greatest discovery any man can have. I can assure you of that. The greatest recovery any man can have is self-discovery. Who am I? What am I born to do? What do I even come to this earth to come and do? No, those kind of questions will just make you understand that there is a reason why you are born. You are not a mistake. And for the reason why you are born on it, you have to fulfill it. And what have to fulfill it is what you are giving birth to with that thing inside you to fulfill what you are born to do on it. You see that now. Self-discovery. Say I want to stop poverty. What can I do? It's not about what to do first. You see, our problem is that every time human being want to come out of a problem, they always think about what to do. It's not about first to do. It's about what you have become. It's about who you are. It's about what you have become. It's about who you are. It's not about what you do. Leave what to do aside. What to do will be the last. Who you are and what you have become will come first. And that one, it comes from a self-discovery mindset. A man who is not lost, a man who is not driven up and down, trying to become somebody else, whereby there is something exact that God wants you to become on earth. And your prosperity is tied to that thing. That now. Yes. Self-discovery. So when you have self-discovered yourself, the second thing you have to do is to be visionary. Is to be visionary. Is to be visionary. The big question here is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? That's vision. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? That's vision. Where do you see yourself in the next 15 years? That's vision. Where do you see yourself in the next 20 years? That's vision. 30, 40 years, that's vision. Even 50 years, that's vision. Is it in the same poverty you are seeing yourself, or in wealth and abundance? Ask another question. Sit down, ask yourself, where do I see myself in the next 20 years? Are you seeing yourself in the poverty or in abundance? There is something powerful about engaging the law of vision. It makes you to pursue your goal and dreams with an accelerated force. In fact, when distractions or side objective comes your way, it's very easy for you to neglect them and remain focused on your vision. Vision make you become projected. It make you become productive. It make you become predictable. So when a man is not visionary, it will not be productive. The person will not be projected. The person will not be predictable. So a visionary man can be predicted. At least it may not happen exactly the year you projected, but at least you'll be very close to it. A visionary man will be productive. A visionary man will be projected. It will be seen. It will be exhibited. It will not be in obscurity. When a man is visionary, it will be evidently seen. You will feel it. All your emotions, your interactions, your daily lives, things that happen around you, you will feel it because you are visionary. You are engaging. You will be projected. You will be productive. You will be predictable. You see, people's future can be predictable when they are visionary. You see that now. To be visionary is to be focused, setting your gaze on things that are yet to come. Visions they are powerful. They give you an insight about your future at a glance. Visions are powerful. They give you an insight about your future at a glance. If you have not yet to have a vision, or you are yet to see yourself out of that poverty, it will be somehow difficult for you to come out. You get it now? The power of vision, the law of vision state that you must see yourself first out of poverty. You must engage your mind. You must take your mind out of that poverty. Your body may still be there, but let your mind out first. I said this thing, I've teach these things years ago, that I'm still living in one room. I've seen myself beyond one room. I see myself in mansion. And your body will still be there, but gradually, every force of life begins to work together to make sure that your body catch up with what your mind has experienced. It's not just about money. You may not have all the money to exhibit that what your mind has saw, but let your mind carry you out first. So if your mind does not see things, it's very difficult for you to see it manifesting physically. So the power of sight is a spiritual tool that is engaged supernaturally without the coexisting determinant of human limitation. You will have to see yourself out of financial struggle every time, every time. It's not first about money. What can I do? You must first see yourself. One of the reasons why people remain poor is that they always think about money. And I started many people, if your own problem, or you think your problem is money, you will not, number one, you will not see the money. Number two, you will never be free from poverty. Visionary. Take your mind out of your current situation. Take your mind out of your current predicament. Take your mind out of your lack. Take your mind out of your discomfort, your penury. Take your mind out of where you are living now, your current situation. Begin to imagine a bigger picture, and allow years to unfold to reveal that your visions are true. And a visionary man, like I said earlier, they are predictable, they are projected, and they are productive. And go and see every unproductive, unpredictable, unprojected people everywhere. You will see them that they don't have vision, because visions is what give birth to all those things. Vision is what give birth to focus, because you can be driving away, and a man without vision, every road will lead them somewhere. Every road will look like a road to them. You see, vision make you to know where you are going. You are not confused. Go and see people who are really poor. They lack vision. This will come. This is happening. Come and do. Another one will come. This is happening. Come and do. Another one will come. They are just confused, jack of all trades, master of none. But when you are visionary, you know exactly where you are going and exactly what to do. And any other thing that comes to your way that does not align you to where you are going, you take it off. Very, very easy. In fact, you don't need to pray. You know that one is an attack. Imagine somebody who have a vision to build let me say, a manufacturing company, let me say maybe a textile company, or a cloth production. That's your vision. And somebody is trying to tell you to come and sell zobo or come and sell drinks. You want to build a manufacturing clothes company. Somebody is introducing you to come and be selling drinks. Without even praying, you know that is off focus, because it does not align with your vision. It does not align with what to become. You already see yourself in that office. You see yourself in that factory where many machines are running, producing clothes in massive units. You have imagined yourself with a trailer coming to your factory, come and pack load of clothes. Those kind of image, and somebody come and be selling something by the roadside or selling. It will not match up. It will not match up. It's only distractions. Except you don't see yourself fulfilling that vision or that dream. But if you do, you will see that the only people that can drift you away a little are people that come in the same line of what you have been envisioning. So if you are not coming in the same line of what you are visioning, you can't drift me away because we are of no use. We are not compatible. We are not compatible because we have different way we are going. You are going to left, I'm going to the right. And there's no money you are making that can intimidate me. It doesn't, because I have my own vision to fulfill as well. So you must be visionary if you want to alienate poverty from your life. And the fourth thing you need to do is to be prayerful. After vision, the next thing to be is to begin to engage in prayers, but not as a religious rite like many Christians do, but as a supernatural engagement with revelations, so that God can help you come out of that poverty situation with your vision. Your vision. The Bible says in the book of Luke chapter 18 verse 1, the Bible says men ought always to pray and not to faint. Many have said that prosperity does not answer to prayer. On the other hand, that was true. On the other hand, it's not totally true, because you are going to establish something that is going to last you, or a business. You need prayer to establish it. Because in as much as we believe poverty is partly a spiritual force of darkness on another time, then every individual will also know that prayer is always a tool against all demonic forces in general. And also, you must understand that poverty has a spiritual root. So that means you must know that prayer too will play a role in escaping poverty. But not as people are praying, poverty, kill devil. No. If you want to engage prayer to to take yourself out of poverty, you must engage prayer with a force of vision. If prayer is not the key to prosperity, then it will be the hand that hold the key. Because if you totally remove prayer when gathering wealth, that wealth is a time bomb that will explode on the day of Swiss. Because when you want to gather wealth without prayer, Satan will tamper with that wealth. Yeah, it will. It will. It will make sure that wealth become a problem. It will introduce debt to that wealth. The money will disappear without even knowing how it disappear. You see that now? So inviting prayer means you are inviting God, because there is no other way you can invite God to what you are doing. How do you want to invite God to your business when you don't pray? How do you even believe that business will work out when you don't pray? How do you want to invite God to your ministry when you don't pray? How do you want to invite God to your vision? How do you think your vision will be fulfilled with all the spiritual darkness and forces of the world right now? How do you think that your vision will be fulfilled if you don't pray? You see that now? So your vision is your vision is what is going to feed you and make you financially stable. But if you don't pray on that vision, how do you believe that vision will work out? You see that now? So you can't totally remove prayer from the equation. You see that now? So Satan hand is quick to any money gathered without God in it. And wealth without God will soon become Satan's massive tool to also advance his kingdom of darkness. So things that are good needed prayers so that the devil won't destroy them, and also things that are bad too need prayer so that they can come back to a good shape. So our most surest communication to God is to tell him all our needs and our current situations, and tell him our desires to come out of it. So then he will help us and release divine instructions concerning our prayer requests. Then ours is to obey them and follow them diligently. So when you pray, you will see divine wisdom, instructions, strategy to establish yourself, your visions, to come out of poverty. You need God wisdom. And that is where I always have problem in finances. And that's where I always try to teach finances in a God way. Because you can't remove the wisdom of God away from finances. You can't. How do you want to tell a woman that have a jar of oil, and the prophet says, just do my own first. And that woman was able to pay her debt and live off the remainder, the Bible says. How do you want to explain that? How do you want to explain a country that have been in poverty, a real abject famine, a real famine, and a prophet prophesied that by this time tomorrow, one barley of fine flour shall be sold for 1 shekel at the gate of Samaria. And even somebody later said, even if God opened the heaven and the earth, this thing will not be true. You can't remove God. You can't remove God from coming out of poverty. You can't remove God. It's not possible. How do you want to explain manna? How do you want to explain some quail that just flew randomly? Nobody give them Google map, no GPS, no Google locations. They just find their way to where the Israelite is. How do you want to explain a fish that brings a coin? How do you want to explain that kind of wisdom? How do you want to explain 2 fishes and 5 loaves of bread? That's why you can't take away prayer from poverty. You can't because the person you are dealing with is God. And the only way you can get him involved in your life is prayer. You can't escape poverty by yourself. Especially when poverty has become a spiritual weapon against you. Oh my God. You need prayer. You need prayer. Prayer will not be everything, but you need prayer, especially for God's wisdom about it. You can't explain how somebody want to use 2 fishes and 5 loaves of bread to feed 5,000 people. More than 5,000 people, rather. How do you want to explain that? You can't. You can't just explain. How do you want to explain somebody whose their wine finish at the wedding and they just fill the pot with water, and the wine was better, even the one that, as I still believe that the one they drew out was sea water, the taste just changed. See that now. So prayers are part of the tools if you want to come out of abject poverty. You see that now. So when you see a believer who don't pray on their vision, who don't pray on their business, on their ministry, on their job, Satan will tamper with it a lot of times, and he will go scot-free. You see that now. So the 5th thing to do after prayer is to take initiatives. Taking initiatives is said to be the hardest thing for believers to do, because so many people are lazy and sluggish. You know, I've done a thorough job on why poverty exists, and part of what poverty exists is laziness, sluggishness, and slumber. You see that now. That the Bible says that we should even go to the hands and go and learn how to be hardworking. In the book of Proverbs 36, the Bible says we should go to the hands and go and learn. How can the Bible be telling us that? How can God be telling us that the animal he told us to have dominion over, we should go and be learning from them? That means that some men that are very lazy. Very lazy. And when the man is lazy, nothing works in their heart. Nothing. They complain. You can change your situation around. It will take a while, but you can change it. You can. Somebody came to me. Somebody came online, and then we're talking about YouTube, and I was talking about, okay, you need doggedness and discipline and strong head to do it. And he was saying that the process is too long. I said that's the problem. We love cheap ways. We don't love process anymore. People don't just want it to start today, have result tomorrow. We don't love process. See that now. We want to start things today. No. You work hard. Take initiatives. People don't want to take actions. Things doesn't work on their own until you engage them consciously. You cannot continue to fold your hands and expect what to happen to you overnight. That's a huge joke. No. I was telling this guy, you don't think people that become successful and known on YouTube or social platform, they just happen overnight. Many of them they work for 4 years, some 3 years. There is a woman that teach finances online, she mentioned Geneva or something like that. She teach finances online for 3 years before people get to know her. 3 years. But there's one random guy somewhere. They don't even know you in your streets. Yeah, what people to know you online. Where you living, they don't even know you that you exist. See that now. 3 years of work before they begin to know her. See that now. It takes hard work. Your willingness to take actions and to be responsible is the act of taking initiative. Always strive to make end meet by engaging yourself with relevant knowledge that can bail you out of your current status. Lions don't just sit down and keep looking or thinking that a prey will come to meet them where they lay down just because they are the king of the jungle. No, no. They strive and run after their prey for their daily meal. Have you seen lion documentaries where they run after their prey, or a tiger or a leopard or a cheetah? I mean, cheetah is the fastest animal on planet on the land. Have you seen how cheetah run 30 kilometers per hour after the prey? Or lion will not say, because I'm the king of the jungle, what I will eat, you come and meet me where I am. No, they run, they strive for daily meal. Don't just sit down thinking your situation will change one day or overnight. That is a dream that will never come true. You will always be remain poor. And it is a mindset sponsor of the pit of hell to make sure that you remain poor, broke and beggarly for the rest of your life. Take initiative, brother. Take action, sister. Be responsible. Every great journey starts with one step. It starts with one step. Yes. My ministry starts with one step. Even though I don't have every resources to start, I started. My journey online starts with one step. I think I'm closer more than I even think. I'm not even up to 1 month now, posting consistently. But I'm clear to something. Everything you want to do is achievable. Just start first. No matter how small it is, you will see. Funny enough, I just put some tools outside there and people going to like it. I'm wondering why people like it. That's how it works. Just take action. There's somebody somewhere that loves what you are doing. How do you want to say that you post something online for a start and you find that you find 3 likes, 4 likes, 5 likes, 6 likes, sometimes 10 likes, people that you don't even know. Now you're having 100 views, 200 views, 150 views, people that you don't even know. That is a sign that somebody out there loves what you are doing. Somebody out there can pay for your service. Somebody out there can pay or can reward you for what you are doing. There are many steps to take on. Just take initiatives. Just don't say the journey is too long. Journey is always long. Your one is just responsible. Take actions. Start. Don't look back. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. You can change your situation forever. You can. The power is in your hand. You can't forever remain small. If you remain small, you cost it. You can if you lock in to do a task for 6 months, I assure you, you're going to see results. I assure you, no matter what it is, anything you put in practice for 6 consecutive months, you're going to see results. Now, I may not have the athlete body, but if I train myself for 6 months, I'm going to see results. Training every day. If for one sport, let's say for football or for handball or basketball, I may not be professional like that at a global scale, but you will see changes from an amateur, from a novice. You will see somebody who have become great or become meaningful in doing something. Yes. Take initiatives. You must learn it to take initiative. If you don't take initiative, forget about it. You will always sometimes what we do is already around us. We just fail to do them. We are afraid of time it will take us to do. Somebody post something online. Is it 2 days ago? I just read it. They said, "I if you want to take a course, if you are 25 now and you are supposed to take, if you take a course in engineering for 4 years, and you are saying, oh, 4 years is too long." He said, whether you take that course or not, you are going to clock 30. You know what that one means? That means whether you try to do that course or not, you are going to use that time on it. So either you take that 5 years to learn, or you refuse to learn. What happens is that you are going to see clock that 30 years old. That means if you are 25, they say you go and learn a trade, or go and learn a skill, or go and learn a job, and you say, 3 years is too much. Whether you like it or not, you're going to spend that 3 years on it. That's just the fact. So whether you like it or not, you are going to spend that 3 years on it. So why not even use that time and spend and learn that thing? So the time you refuse to take actions, you are still going to waste that time. You know, so sometimes I used to regret the time I say, I'm supposed to do this thing as early as possible, but I still thank God that it's not too late. Because that time I don't realize, I don't know the advantage of those things. Because if I have that level of advantage, then I could have quickly do them. But because nobody was there to tell me that this thing have so much advantage, I didn't do it. But here I am now, and that's how it is for everyone. So you must learn to take initiatives now, especially when you have the time. Because the time will come, you won't have the opportunity to take the initiative again. And the sixth thing to do, if you want to be totally free from poverty, or to break the yoke of poverty from your life, is mindset shift. The common mindset that is sold to us, especially we African descendants, is to go to school, get a job, and that's all. Go to school, get a job, go to school, get a job. There's no such self-discovery, there's no skill acquisitions, no entrepreneurship ideas, no nothing, no innovation, no inventions. Just just you go to school, get a job, marry and give birth, and the future repeat the same cycle. We are known to just finish school and begin to work for work certificate in the name of in the marketplace to find a job that is not lost. I've seen many graduates, they are finding a job that is not lost. So beyond the four walls of the school and degree holder mindset we have, everyone must strive for mindset upgrade to acquire additional skills that demand reward in the marketplace. Shifting your mindset is to go for superior knowledge and adequate information that is meant for your growth, especially in your relevant assignments. Mindset shift, mindset upgrade, mindset uh, uh, shifting, it is expedient for everyone who wants to escape the chain of poverty. This your mindset that you have is a poverty mindset, and you have to renew it. I said in our 3 or 4 videos ago, I told us that poverty is not about lack of money. Poverty is first a mindset. Poverty is a stronghold. How people approach money will show that they have poverty mindset. People approach money anyhow. People approach money with poverty mindset, and poverty is never lack of money first. And you can have money and still poor. You know, I told us that there are 6 types of poverty, and the only one we know is financial poverty. But that's not it. We have 6 different type of poverty that we have. So A poverty mindset must be renewed before you can be totally free from poverty. Why? Because poverty is more of a mindset than a situation. There is a mediocrity and devilish mindset that is sponsoring poverty, and until you break loose, your situation will not change. It will not change. Poverty is not a situation, it's a mindset. What is in your mind is what you are seeing around. Simple, simple. When your mind has blown beyond certain things, you will see the result. You can't manipulate yourself out of it. You can't manipulate your way out of it. You can't manipulate your life out of it. Poverty is a real situation that exists first in the mind. There's a spiritual aspect of poverty, and I explained it before, and I keep explaining again that even the spiritual forces of poverty, we still have, they still need your mind to cooperate with them. And sometimes you can deal with the spiritual force of poverty, but the mindset that sponsors poverty has not been dealt with. You see, your mind is a subset of your soul, and the soul is the intermediary between the spiritual realm and the physical. The spiritual realm cannot enter with the physical without the soul. So your soul must be renewed, your soul must be transformed if you want to see money work out you. And I told us in last time I was explaining poverty to us in the atom of poverty, I told us that until money grows in your mind, it cannot grow in your hand. Until money grows in your mind, it cannot grow in your hand. So any money that does not grow in your mindset will not grow physically in your hand. So your mind must be renewed. Your mind must be saturated. It must be changed. You must be given a new mind on how to approach money. You must have a new sight, a new insight on how you see money. I know I explained earlier that if you gather four people, how they are going to see money is different. If you give four people 100,000, if you greet somebody will approach the money from a scarcity standpoint, you go and keep the money, you will not spend it. Somebody will see the money from a comfort standpoint, you use their money to buy anything that make it comfortable. Somebody will see the money as an investment, he will invest the money. And that person will see the money from a poverty mindset, he use the money to go and buy gadgets, expensive gadgets, liabilities that not even bring money. See that now? Same money, different kind of mindset. So a poor man see money as a tools to buy gadgets and arrive, while a rich man can see money as an investment. Fixed deposits, treasury bills, bonds, shares, stock market, money market. There are a lot of things they put their money into. But a poor man will not put their money inside anything. He will use to buy things, buy gadgets that will not even bring in money. That is, in fact, those gadgets will still see collecting his money. That make him more poorer. You see that now. So your mindset must be renewed. And the last thing I'm going to share today is, if you want to go out of poverty or want to break the chain of poverty from your life, is to go for knowledge. And this way I'm going to stop. Go for knowledge. Go for knowledge. Go for knowledge. The last stage to step out of poverty chains is to go for knowledge, not money. Don't finding money because you won't see. You see that everything as explained earlier, I don't mention any money. I don't mention any investment skill to go and invest in. You say, 7 things to come up poverty chain. Number 1, invest. Number 2, put money. Number 3, find money. Number 3, find a job. What those are not important. Or number 7, go and find somebody. Number 5, go and put money somewhere. No. See that ever since I've not even mentioned anything about money. Or I need to go and find money. Money is relative. Money is a servant. Money is a tool. And money is not something you can find. Money is attracted. You get it now? It's attracted by who you have become and attracted by who you are, but not what you do. You get it now? So you not see me mentioning money, 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 bring money, find money. That's not my thing. Money is attracted. I believe so. And I see it very well in my life. It's attracted by who you have become, what you know, and who you are. You see that now. So stop finding money. You won't find it. Stop finding money up and down. You won't see it. Because money is not lost. Stop hustling around because it can't make you rich. Yeah. It can't make you rich. It can't make you rich. Stop jam work. It doesn't make work financially free. But go for knowledge. Because it is the only key that can open the doors of wealth to you. Knowledge. Knowledge. The first knowledge you must find is the knowledge of the word of God. Yes, I will always teach from God's perspective. To search out the hidden mysteries, his promises, his ways, and his acts. You must diligently find the law of God that guide financial prosperity and what God says concerning your prosperity. You must find it. You must find his precepts and his commandments. You must find his prophecies over your life. You must find his promises over your life. You must find his principles. Also, the second thing you must go for is to go for more books on personal development, mental transformation, finances, wealth, and prosperity from different authors in order of priority. Don't go and be reading books on money, money, money. The first book you must first read is the book on personal development. The second book you must read is book of mental transformation, book that can restructure your mind, book that can restructure your thinking, book that can make you see things from world view, book that can broaden your mind. I have book like that, Psychology of Money. Yes, I can mention a few offhand. Psychology of Money, go and read it. Read that Poor Dad, go and read it. Start with Why by Simon Sinek, go and read it. Read book that there's a book by Tim LaHaye. All the book that Tim LaHaye have written, go and read it. Those books that will make you develop personal muscle, not physical muscle that you do in gym. That you are the self-development that you have embarked in that will liberate your life. See that now. So you sit down well and study. So after that, the last thing we're going to find out is knowledge. You must go for knowledge in your relevant area of profession or your mountain of influence. So all these things are needed just to go out of poverty and start your journey to financial independence. So if you are ready to go out of poverty, the last knowledge you must find is knowledge in your relevant areas of profession. And I will mention it and say things very clearly to us that many of us, we are not adding knowledge in our areas of profession. In our areas of profession, we are mediocres. We are busybodies. We are not strong enough. We are not good enough in our areas of profession. We are not good enough. There are people that can beat us up, and people that are good than us. Even though we have our own uniqueness, there are people that are very, very good than many of us in our areas that we have choose to work from. You see people who are not they are not the best in what they do. See them now. You gather 3 automobile mechanic. You see 2 of them they don't even know what they are doing. They can't fix a car. You gather 3 fashion designers or 5 designers. You see someone who is sewing rubbish for you. Showing what I ordered for what I got. What kind of things? You see that now? And yet they be crying that there's no customer. How will customer come when you are not the best in your field? Don't know what you are doing. You see that now. So and no matter how mediocre you are what you are doing, you can improve. You just find knowledge in that area. You can improve. Yes, you can. You can be smart. You can become the best. You can. The sky is not the limit for everybody. The sky is the starting point. You see it now. You can be the best in your areas. You can be best in your field. You can be best in what you are doing. You can be best in anything you think you are doing. You can be the best. So nothing is actually limiting you. It is you that will go for knowledge. It is you that will sit down and say, okay, this I'm going, I need to upgrade myself. I think last time I was talking, I was mentioning some sophisticated gadget now that some mechanic are using to detect areas where there's faulty in the car. You just come, you just cut through the car and they will pinpoint with precision. And the mechanic will go straight to and even the gadget can prescribe what and what to do to the car. And in just 30 minutes, they have fixed your car. Whereas you can have a mechanic that the car is still with him for past 2 weeks. He has not even know what to do with the car. And yet he can even have money to even buy those gadgets. But because he's not knowledgeable, see that now. He will be under the car, rolling under engine oil and think he's hard working. You are not hard working. You are not. There's smart work, there is hard work. You are not hard working. You are just riffraff somewhere. And so to say. So to say. So people in fashion line now, they are bought machine that can mass produce clothes in 1 minute. In an hour, there's amount of unit of clothes that we produce that no human staff can produce that kind of thing. See that now. Knowledge, embracing technology, embracing gadgets that can make you become more productive, become more efficient. That's the word. More efficient. You can beat time. That is what a customer will use 3 hours to produce 10 clothes. You can use 10 minutes to produce the same 10 clothes. Who do you think you will give the clothes to? Because people want speed. People want speed. They want effectiveness. They want efficiency. They want speed. They want convenience. Let me share this story before I stop. There is a company in the US called Burger King. Before Burger King came on board, there have been this burger company that have been doing burger for people. And then when the owner of Burger King comes, he saw that people will queue. So that you can see up to 50, 40 queues. Because it takes time for burger to ready. See that now. So when he came to the market, he see that and said, okay, why do people queue so long before burger will be ready? So what does he do? He enter the market, he work with the company for a while, he see their loophole, and then he study them, he see, and that become advantage to him. And then what Burger King does, the Burger King said, the efficiency to produce burger in 2 minutes. So you can't go to Burger King and you be seeing queue. That in 2 minutes they can produce burger, and they make it convenient, they make it speed, and they now make the burger so large than the original burger. So before, people used to have burger at a very small size. Now they are producing a large scale of burger with very few minutes. It's ready. So that's how Burger King become popular. What about Starbucks? Starbucks will become popular because there are a lot of coffee shops. In fact, coffee is a very common drinks in the USA. But this is why Starbucks become a real competitor as far as coffee is concerned, is because Starbucks has a way they have advantage in speed, time, and convenience. Speed, time, and that means if you are going on your way, you can quickly stop the car. In 1 minute, you have gotten your Starbucks. You are back to the car. There's no queuing, and also they made coffee to the taste of your locality, your culture. That means if Starbucks is coming to Nigeria or South Africa or Ghana, they will make the coffee to suit the taste of the culture of people on the land. So there's a different kind of coffee from Starbucks. You can see coffee with creams, coffee with bonfita, coffee with vanilla, chocolate coffee. No, they have make varieties. What about Colgate? Same thing, same thing. That no matter the issue of teeth that you have, Colgate have product for you. No matter what happened to your teeth, forget. Just go to Colgate. They have product for you. That's knowledge. So those kind of people, they are very difficult to compete with them because they have understand how to produce product for one customer. That's what they do. That if a customer that they don't like what they don't like how the way they do that, they can produce their product for your own sake, because they believe that you can never be the only person that will like that kind of thing. They know that behind you is a chain of people that are going to like that kind of product and that they're going to produce it for you. You see that now? So go for knowledge in what you do. You have to go for knowledge. So those are what you will do if you want to alienate yourself from poverty chains. For recap, number one, you must see the need in your life. Number two, you must discover yourself, self-discovery. Number three, you must be visionary. Yes, you must be projected, you must be predictable, and also you must be productive. And number four, you must be prayerful. You must be prayerful. And number five, you must take initiatives. You must take initiatives. You must take action. You must do something. Don't say it will take too long. No, everything that work while take too long will take a time. So don't be worried about the time it's going to take you. Just start. And number six, go for mindset upgrade. Shift your mindset. Upgrade your mindset to the world view. You see that now. And number seven, go for knowledge. Go for knowledge. You go for knowledge. I believe that you have already have your value for time, and you have learned one or two things on how to escape the chain of poverty. You see that I not mention money to you. If you do these seven things, you are going to attract money. Money will come to your life without even begging for it. I promise you so. I promise you so. Money will come to your life without begging for it. I promise you so. So next time we meet, I'm going to talk about the concept of money. Yes, I'm going to talk about money and everything about money. I'm going to talk deeply about money and what money is. And you are going to see that money is not just paper. No, that's not money. That's just currency. We call it currency. That's not money. The real money is you. The real money is what's inside you. What is in your hand is not money. It's just paper. It's called currency. It's called current. That means it has to flow. Anything you call current will flow. That means money can enter your hand now and it flow away. Yeah, and it has to leave you. That's why people collect salary leave them in 2 weeks. But they have to pay for transport. It's called currency. It has to move. It must move from you. It will move. As you are salary like this, there are a lot of bills waiting for you that will move the money away from you. That's not money. That's just paper. So next time we are going to uh, explain that, and we're going to understand that thing, and then we are going to uh, have a thorough, deep revelation of what money is. So until next time I come your way, remain blessed and be thoughtful, and make sure you do everything I say in this video. See you next time. Bye for now.